I just had my third baby, and I thought it would be helpful to at least one person out there to know what a real life postpartum body looks like. So, I'm going to take you through my first week postpartum, day by day, show you my stomach, what that actually looks like, as well as my pain level post C section, what that actually looks like. So, I hope this helps paint a real life picture for you. To start off, I think it's important to show you what my belly looked like at the end. This is literally the morning of my C-section.
I just only have what I looked like right before I gave birth. So I have a pretty large belly, I would say. And if it makes you feel better, I probably gained, I don't know, with every pregnancy, I gained like literally 60 pounds. I don't really have a picture of what my belly looked like afterwards because you gotta just lay in bed for quite a while. I mean, you're on cloud nine. You just met your baby, and your pain is pretty controlled, so nothing terrible. She was born at like 8:30 in the morning, and I would say around like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. when the epidural finally wore off and I was able to really move my legs and feel sturdy. That was the first time I got out of bed. Now, the first time you get out of bed, it actually feels a little different. So the nurse is gonna help you. My husband also was there to help me, but they're gonna help you slowly stand up because I don't know what happens when you stand up, but it feels like things are shifting. It feels a little odd, and I personally got a little dizzy, kind of had to stand there for a few minutes before I was able to like take my first step, but it's just the whole process of your first day. And the nurse is gonna help you walk. You're gonna go to the bathroom. They're gonna take your catheter out, which is not painful getting it out. And if you had the epidural beforehand, you can't even feel it going in. So nothing to worry about there. Yeah, and then they're gonna walk you back to your bed. And I will say day one, that is the only movement I did. Truly just laid in the bed all day until the nurses said it was time for me to get up and move, walked to the bathroom, walked back, was back in bed for the rest of the night, and that was it for day one. My belly is still there, very much so, but instead of looking super pregnant as I did the day before, I look a little less pregnant. Fine, like in terms of pain, again, I had that IV still in, so they gave me more of that IV pain medication. I was also getting Tylenol around the clock as well, and I was wearing my abdominal binder, which helped a lot. So that was good. And I will tell you, I was moving around so much better this time around than I was any other previous C-section. I don't know if that is because of the general anesthesia and all of that. I really don't know, but I will tell you this third time around, it does not even compare to the pain I experienced the first two times. As far as pain, we were starting to creep in a little bit more later that day. I started feeling the pain. It started being very painful, hard to move. I also had a lot of coughing going on, which when I had general anesthesia, I had way more coughing because I have like a tube shoved down my throat. And I was surprised that this time, even with the epidural, I still had a lot of coughing because you're still trying to get out all of that anesthesia. Even if it was through an epidural, I don't know. I'm not positive, but I had a lot of coughing going on, and that is the most painful part. And I would have to press a pillow up against, your incision, and it all would be okay. But, a lot of pain that evening and that night. I didn't move around too much, really just got up, showered, moved around in the room a little bit, like moved my legs a little bit, and I would get up like every so often, just to like move my legs. And I was definitely wearing those braces on your legs. What are they? I'll put whatever the name is there. But I was wearing those on my legs a lot. Those just felt really nice because I wasn't moving a whole ton, but I was moving a little bit. Thursday, still very much have a belly going on. Maybe it's getting smaller at this point, but to me, not really. It looks ginormous still. But I get to go home this day. I'm going home on like a little bit of pain medication just to take when I need it and Tylenol. And I'm trying to stay on top of it because it is definitely a lot harder to try to catch up on the pain once it starts. Rather than like continually taking the pain medication, in my opinion. Like, don't listen to me, this is not medical advice. But I tried because this is when the pain really, really starts. And it's hard to move. I got home in like the afternoon, and honestly, I have been parked here since I got home, and this was my spot. I'm not gonna lie, I did not do a lot of movements since I got home. It's complicated, you know, like you're trying to move around, but you don't want to move around too much, you know? The day when I was discharged from the hospital, basically the only movement I did was from our hospital room. I didn't use a wheelchair. I walked out to the front door, and my husband picked like me up at the front entrance or whatever. And that's pretty much the only walking I did that day. Once I got home, I was plopped here, and I did not move until I had to go upstairs and go to bed. Right. What is it? Friday. I still look very much like I'm pregnant. I'm feeling really good, surprisingly. My pain, very manageable, which is crazy because my previous 2 C-sections were nothing like this. Like, it was incredibly painful. The first night home, very good. Like, I was able to move a lot, and like in the past, like I haven't been able to do a single thing. Like, I've had to wake up Phil all of the time to help me, and this time, nothing at all. Like, I'm fine. It just hurts a lot to cough. Doing good. My daughter did ask me this morning if there was another baby in there, so that was quite humbling. Really good to be home. I'm trying my best to like do little bits of walking, but not a ton. Just because you don't want to overdo it. You don't want an infection. You don't want anything to happen. I've just been lounging around, which is nice. I really enjoy watching Phil be the housewife. Although, like, literally, we've been home day 2 of being home, 1.5 really. And, you know, I feel like he always has, like, a whole new appreciation for me. Right now, we need food, so he took our 4-year-old and 2-year-old to the grocery store with him. Oh, the best. All right, it is Saturday. Definitely a lot of pain. I have like the coughing. The coughing is killing me. That hurts so bad, but I'm doing okay. I'm actually gonna take this off. This has been helping a lot, but I need a breather from it right now. So let's take this off. All right. Let's see. So this belly. I still look super pregnant, but it'll go down. I'm sure it's going down by the day. But everyone's uterus is different. But this is real life. It's funny, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm very tired, right? I have 3 kids now. I'm very, very tired. But I still feel like I have more energy than I did when I was like 3rd trimester pregnant. I also, as sore as I feel and like the pain and everything, even like my milk coming in, like painful, I still feel better, if that makes sense in some way. I don't know. I feel like postpartum, I feel just so much better than I did when I was 3rd trimester pregnant. Feels like a relief. Like my pelvic pain, completely gone already. Obviously I have like incision pain and stuff. And obviously I'm very tired. It's a different type of tired, completely different than pregnancy tired. Everyone's different, obviously. For me, I would so much rather this type of tired because it feels like this makes sense, like a fulfilling type of tired. I don't know. But I feel just so happy. Like I feel all around just so much better. And, you know, it's only been a few days, but we'll check in tomorrow. Sunday, same exact thing. Maybe my belly's going down a little bit. It's hard for me to tell, but my milk really came in. I guess my milk came in really on Friday. And so that's a whole nother pain level. Especially I personally get an oversupply every time. My body thinks I had twins, I think. and it's trying to supplement for lots of babies. And so my body is just trying to figure that out. So it's a little painful there too as well. So it's adding to it. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as the days go on, I'm feeling a little bit better, still in a lot of pain, still taking like Tylenol a lot. Monday, I started to feel a lot better. Granted, I'm almost at this point 1 week post C-section, so I'm able to really start laying flatter in my bed. So up until this point, when I got home from the hospital, I had a few pillows behind my head and back, so I was elevated in bed, kind of like that, so that it hurts too much to be flat. Like, it just really irritates the whole area. So at this point, I'm finally able, I think Monday night, to lay flat, which was so nice. Definitely able to just move around. Pain is subsiding. I definitely don't need as much Tylenol or anything really during the day. I would take it before I went to bed, just because at nighttime you have to obviously your baby's waking up, so you have to be able to like get up out of the bed to do that. But really, like, the pain drastically decreased. I'm still Monday all day pretty much in this spot, to be honest. Again, just really relaxing. Now we make it to Tuesday, which is 1 full week post C-section, and I am feeling really good. And I am really sick at this point of laying here and resting, and at this time I'm like, okay, I'm ready to leave my house, get some fresh air, and I'm ready to walk a little bit. So that is what I did. I finally left the house. I walked around a little bit. We went to like an outlet mall. Nothing crazy. I didn't walk miles or anything. Like, literally walked little bits. I didn't eat baby wear or anything. My husband pushed her in a stroller. Because you still can't really do much of anything at this point, post C-section. But it was good to just get out and get a little bit of walking. I will say, by the end of Tuesday evening, after just doing that tiny bit, I was hurting. I was like done for the night. I was parked here. I had to take some Tylenol and just rest. And now today, I am officially 1 week and 1 day post C-section. I'll tell you, when I woke up this morning, I felt so much better. I didn't have any pain from last night. I was worried I was going to be in a lot of pain and have a lot of soreness, because that's what I was feeling last night after like leaving my house and walking, but I didn't. I actually felt really good. I'm glad to hear that. And then today I left the house again. Nothing crazy. Just went to like the grocery store and Tractor Supply, you know, the usuals. And I felt good. Now I'm going to literally, right now it's like the middle of the day, I'm going to literally rest for the rest of the day right here. And I will say, you know, especially this is being my 3rd time, this is kind of what it's been like every time. I will say this is my 3rd one, and it's been by far the easiest recovery so far, compared to my other 2. My other 2 hurt drastically more than this time around, but I will say with all 3, after the 1 week mark, I feel drastically better, so that has not changed. In terms of like my body, first time around for me, it took me, I would say, like a solid year for my belly, I feel like, to go back to like what I would feel confident in. Baby number 2, it was much faster. I would say like 6 to 9 months. So I'm interested to see this time around how confident I feel about my midsection. All right, I am 2 weeks postpartum today, and I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm looking pretty good. I feel like my belly went down significantly, so I'll show you here. And I'm wearing real leggings today, not like maternity ones, but I feel like obviously I still have a bit of a belly, but it's definitely going down in my opinion. I actually go to the doctor tomorrow for my 2 week checkup, just to like make sure everything's okay. I feel like my scar feels like that numb feeling right now, and I had a lot of bruising below my belly button. The bruising has healed, but it feels weird right below my belly button. So there's that. Feeling good. that's it for right now. Okay, I am 3 weeks postpartum. I feel like it's going down. I still definitely have, oh, it's okay, honey. She's in the car seat because I have to go pick up my kids really quick, my other kids, but yeah, like I still have like an overhang. All right, but I'm feeling good. I don't know. I had my post-op appointment last week. My one side of my incision is still not healing too great, so I can't really do a ton. Anyways, I gotta go, but I'm looking good. All right, I am 4 weeks postpartum today. I'm feeling really good. My incision feels really good. Oh my goodness. So last week, when I was 3 weeks, the day at 3 weeks, one day, I started walking. I'm hesitant to say this, but so I started walking like 1 to 3 miles. Not every day, but most days in that 1 week span. And I'm feeling good. My incision looks good. I think I mentioned at like my 2 week checkup, she said one side, it was like a little red. And so I had to put cream on it, and I've been doing that. It looks really good and I'm feeling really good. I'm trying not to overdo it, but I can't sit in this house and I'm trying not to go to the store every day to spend money. So I've been starting to go on walks and they've been feeling good. All flat ground. I haven't really been doing too many hills, or none at all, I should say. And I'm feeling good. So yeah, let me show you my belly. Let me set her down. Okay. I'm wearing regular leggings. I tried to put on jeans. Jeans still do not fit. I'm still there, right? Like I still have like the overhang, but what can you expect? I'm only 4 weeks and I'm feeling good. And I think that's all that really matters. We're not really gonna focus on weight loss or anything. Just giving you a picture of what the belly looks like. Obviously I've been sitting down for way too long. You can see the line from my leggings. But they feel comfortable. These don't feel tight or anything. But yeah, I'm probably gonna continue walking for like the next 2 weeks-ish. And then, you know, I'll work out eventually. I don't know if I'll start working out at exactly 6 weeks. I'm not sure. I'll probably take you through my journey after this. But I'm not in a rush to get rid of this. It'll go down over time. You gotta give it time. That's important to remember. If you enjoyed this video, or at least helped you kind of see what it could be like postpartum, post C-section. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.